What up, YouTube? G4 Leader here once again, back with another late night video for you guys. And tonight's topic will be some video game news for you guys about the Xbox One. And this news will be that make or break point on whether you buy an Xbox One or will you pass it up. And personally for me, I'm going to pass on the shit, you know, especially with the new news out on the console that Microsoft has confirmed themselves, you know. So for me personally, fuck no, I ain't gonna buy no Xbox One. And this list right here of new confirmed things should clear up why I won't be getting an Xbox One. And the first thing I got on here is, can you trade in new games you have not played? Can you trade them bitches in? And the answer to that question is, it depends on the publisher of the game. So now you can't even do that shit no more like you used to. Now you gotta get permission from publishers to trade a game in from now on, which is really fucking stupid in my opinion. You know, I gotta get permission to trade in a game I haven't even played, you know, so that definitely fucks with some policies right there. Number two, you can't lend games to your friends. You can't do that no more. You remember them days back in when you and your friends used to trade games, swap games, y'all beat it, then give it back to each other, and you do that with another friend, and that's how you got to play all the games, and shit. You no longer can do that shit. You can only give the games now. No longer, you can't borrow games anymore, you can only give games from now on. And the way that works is, once you give away that game, that person keeps the rights to that game forever. That game is only theirs, from only them, they can play the shit. You can't play it no more, and you can never get the rights to that game back. So that's how that shit works, and that shit is, like I said, killed one of the biggest aspects of gaming, and that's trading games with your friends, which they've been doing since the beginning of video games. So definitely killed that aspect. No, on to number three, to play your video games and shit that you own, it has to connect to the internet every 24 hours. So basically, if you're playing a game and your internet is down for a certain amount of time, it will disconnect your ass from playing it. So it's not always, so internet connection isn't always needed, but it's needed a majority of the time. You know, it can't be down for more than a day, or you can't play any of your games. And something else that goes with this shit is, if you want to play the games you own on other Xboxes that's not your main Xbox, you know, from your account, it have to sign on to the internet every 1 hour. Every 1 hour, unless you're using your main Xbox to play a game you fucking own. Hey, like I said, I don't know what the fuck Microsoft is doing. I'm just reading you the list. Now, number four, the Kinect will be on the entire time. You can't turn the Kinect off. The Xbox One and the Kinect are as one. I'm not saying they connect. I mean, I'm not saying they all built in together, but they can't function without each other. Even when you're not using the Xbox, even when you're not using the Kinect, the most you can do is pause it. You can't turn it off. So they forcing that Kinect shit down your throat. You know, forcing that Kinect shit down your throat. So if you hated Kinect, you're going to have to use it now. You're going to have to use it now for the Xbox One. So, and the last one, this one is also related to the Kinect. Basically, some of the apps and shit they let you download onto your Xbox One does require you to use Kinect. It's mandatory for a lot of these apps that you have Kinect on. So that means that you use Kinect, basically. So if you're thinking about using your controller to work some of these apps, can't do that shit. Gotta use the Kinect. So that's basically it on it. That's basically why I won't be getting an Xbox One. That shit is terrible. The one that really got to me, that really pissed me off, was the fact that I can't borrow any of my friends' games. My friends can't borrow any of my games. That's such a huge aspect of gaming that's been around since gaming fucking started, nigga. So the fact that I actually want to go back in time. I can give somebody my Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty for PS2. They can play that shit and they can let me borrow one of their games. We can get that shit back and no problem. But now I can't borrow games. I can't fuck with that shit. Like I said, the Nintendo Wii U is looking really beautiful right now. I can't say the PS4, I don't know what the PS4 doing yet, but I'm saying the Wii U is looking real good right now, you know, so. I might be a Nintendo fanboy from now on, you know, who knows. But anyways, you can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me how you feel about tonight's topic. Will you still be buying the Xbox One, or will you pass on this shit, you know, after finding out the new information about it? So drop a comment down below. My Facebook fan page is in the description, so go like that if you haven't already. G4 Leader here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.